And now, presenting the field for the 48th Count Fleet Sprint Handicap. Number 1 is Maggie Moss and Greg Tremonton's No Parole. Tom Amos is the trainer, and the jockey is Ramon Vasquez. Number 2 is Whitmore. Owned by Southern Spring Stables, Robert LaPenta, and Head of Plains Partners. Whitmore is trained by Ron Moquette, and the jockey is Ricardo Santana Jr. Number 3 is Dash Seagoff's Mojo Man. Jimmy DeVito is the trainer, and the jockey is Francisco Arrieta. Number 4 is the Cortland Farms Strike Power. Steve Asmussen is the trainer, and the jockey is Joel Rosario. Number 5 is Johnny B. Evans and Terry Off's Empire of Gold. Terry Off is the trainer, and the jockey is David Cabrera. Number 6 is Matacat Stable, Gary Barber and Tom Cagle's CZ Rocket. Peter Miller is the trainer, and the jockey is Florent Geroux. And completing the field, number 7, Kristen Boyce, Leslie Cummings, and Valerie Lund's Mr. Jägermeister. Valerie Lund is the trainer, and the jockey is Rocco Bowen. That's the field for the 48th running of the Count Fleet Sprint Handicap. They're off. Strike Power and No Parole break well. Empire of Gold close up. Mr. Jägermeister away in 4th. Whitmore breaks 5th. CZ Rocket 6th. And the early trailer is Mojo Man. No Parole jackrabbits up the backstretch and takes the lead 3/4 of a length, now a length and a half from Strike Power in 2nd. Whitmore has moved through inside. He's a joint 3rd with Mr. Jägermeister 3 deep and Empire of Gold. CZ Rocket has 5 lengths to make up, and he's 2.5 behind Whitmore, and then Mojo Man around the far turn in the Count Fleet Sprint Handicap, No Parole, with a short lead, Mr. Jägermeister and Strike Power between horses. These 3 right across the racetrack. Whitmore is going to need racing room. He's only a length and a half from the front. Meanwhile, CZ Rocket is racing up 5 wide. Is there a seam for Whitmore? And yes, there is. Here's Whitmore to come through, but meanwhile, CZ Rocket has slung shot to the lead. It is CZ Rocket, now a length and a half in front. Whitmore tries to come through from the inside, but CZ Rocket has the jump, and CZ Rocket wins the Count Fleet Sprint Handicap. CZ Rocket beat Whitmore, Empire of Gold, and Strike Power. And now, returning to the winner's circle, the winner of the 48th Count Fleet Sprint Handicap, CZ Rocket, and jockey Florent Geroux. CZ Rocket is owned by Matacat Stables, Gary Barber and Tom Cagle. Peter Miller is the trainer. Running time, 1 minute, 9 3/5 seconds. In the winner's circle to present the trophy for the 48th running of the Count Fleet Sprint Handicap is Joanne LeBlanc.
Here with winning trainer Peter Miller, who sent out CZ Rocket to capture the Count Fleet Sprint Handicap this year. A great ride by Florent Geroux and a very happy group of owners, Peter. He got a perfect trouble-free trip, kind of slingshotted wide around the stretch. Still stayed on top. Talk me through the stretch.
Well, it was a great ride. He kept him out of trouble, but we did lose a lot of ground, but it's better than getting stopped. So just a great horse, and Whitmore's a great horse, and I'm just sorry one of them had to lose.
Well, a very solid field and a great day, a good day for you already. Now, you are busy. Still another horse on the card with Get Her Number in the Arkansas Derby. Tell us how he's trained coming into this race and kind of how you see the race unfolding.
He's trained very well, and I think he'll improve off his last race. I think we'll be forwardly placed. I think there's a couple of speed horses, but hopefully we won't be too far behind.
Well, congratulations on a great day, especially with CZ Rocket, and best of luck in the Arkansas Derby. A great day for CZ Rocket.